So is the video starting?
Hi there.
Hello,
Guys here. Hello guys. Hello guys.
What's up, y'all?
What's up? What's rolling? What's happened?
It's rewind time.
In my last video, the extra voices from these girls over here.
Hi guys.
So I'm finally doing a video with them.
Woo!
As you can clearly see what's going on here. So today we're gonna be doing a mukbang.
Woo!
We gave a twist to it.
Yeah.
Okay, there is like 15 chits over here, so we are gonna be, you know, picking up like each one, and then there are some topics, as in some interesting stuff written on there. Like you need to speak on it. You need to
Share something.
Yeah, from your life.
Yeah.
That happened in your life or something related to your life. So basically, the whole thing is that, and these two girls agreed to do that with me. So we are here now with our food and all this stuff. Okay, so today we have noodles, noodles as a Maggie over here, and pasta, two kind of pasta. What was it?
Arabita.
Bread, arabita,
Pasta.
pasta, and pink bean pasta. And then we got some
Doritos,
my all-time favorite, and some Lay's, and we got some chicken from McDonald's. And then we got some peri-peri fries.
Woo,
our
that's
all-time
my
favorite from. And then we got some. It's so noisy over here. And then we got some cheese balls from here, and we got our drink.
Woo!
Cheers! But we're not gonna drink.
Excuse me, you missed the main thing.
This is her curd actually. She needs curd in every stuff she eats. So let's get started.
So let's try the Maggie which Jason made, and I hopefully
She already tried it and she loved it.
Hopefully I don't land, you know, in a
I
hospital
think
tomorrow after that.
We should have like a small bowl where we can. Oh, it's all soggy. But I actually.
I thought I would be, you know, full because we had so many snacks, guys. But then
Before this.
yeah, before this
Starters.
we had so many
Starters.
starters, and now it's like I'm hungry as fuck. We can use cuss words in your videos, right?
No. My
Okay.
family watches it.
Oh, sorry. Oops.
It's okay. So,
So we should start the game.
who's gonna start it first?
You.
Spill some tea. Rock, paper, scissors.
Woo!
Yeah, I
Okay.
think that's better.
1, 2, 3, start. Rock, paper, scissors. How are you gonna work? Because we have 3 people, right?
Yeah, but then when you know the one who loses.
So, okay. Rock, paper, scissors.
No, that's cheating.
No,
That's cheating.
that's
Okay,
okay.
you are safe. Like we both.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, go.
Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
So you have to. Apparently we're.
So it's Jason's turn because you know it's her channel. She gets to start the game first.
Or have her moment.
Yeah. Okay. Woo!
Woo! Dun dun.
The moment of the
Para para.
We show that on the camera.
One.
What is it?
One day as a CM or a president.
Woo!
I'll choose to be a CM because president don't have much of a job. Just
You
kidding.
don't.
Just kidding. Like because prime minister does all of things for us, no?
I don't know. I'm a med student.
So my
yeah.
day as a president. Eat. If I was not president, sorry, CM.
CM, okay.
I would actually, you know, first of all, stop corruption. That's going serious because like literally the corruption in our place, not exactly in our place but all over India is too much. So first of all, I'll try to stop this corruption. Like you can see this recently Modi, he just changed all the notes. I can't do that. I don't have the power because I'm not the prime minister here even for one day. At least I'll try my best to, you know, stop the corruption. And then the second thing I'll do is make the roads as quick as possible.
You're saying?
It's been 2 years. I don't know. Every time I go back home, it's so dusty and they're not making the roads yet. I need them to make it. that. But if I was the CM for one day, I would, you know, make the people, I don't know who is below me, so I'll just make them do it, like push them to do it. And then the third thing I'll do is obviously help the orphanage. Yeah, so basically my top 3 is like stop corruption, make the roads of Arunachal Pradesh, and then third one will be I'll like take care of the orphanage more. I think we have to eat. Okay.
I think you should
So
just
next
do all
we'll
the
go like
topics.
this then. Okay, Hashika?
Oh, it's my turn, guys, and hopefully it's something nice. Oh my god!
Ex-boyfriend.
Non-existent Jill.
Yeah.
Ex-boyfriend.
I didn't have a boyfriend exactly, but you know, I had a very big crush on someone, you know,
Yeah.
was very close to me, and things didn't end well.
I would make your dad watch this.
Oh my god, fuck you.
Oh my
God. It started very nice, and you know, I thought, you know, I could see a good future for both of us, but then it didn't end well because it turned ugly and yeah, it's very emotional for me because I believe, you know, when I share a part of me, I really, you know, share a very big chunk of my heart, and when it's not reciprocated, it really hurts. I'm talking. Oh my god, it's making me nervous. I'm not a very, you know, a person who talks to everybody. You know, I used to have a very selective company, and when I was
the
talking
other
to
person keeps on giving you that side.
So I was like, okay, so you know, he's reciprocating these stuff. So I was like, okay, this is nice, you know, and I was happy with what I was, you know, having at that moment. My company was very limited, and you know, I just used to talk to a very, you know, few.
Sorry. This is lime.
That's Jaljeera.
And
This is Jaljeera. This is lime.
that's cold coffee. Why didn't you order cold coffee for me?
You didn't tell. You said Zwali. Cold coffee.
Okay, continue. I said
You
cold
just destroyed the whole vibe. I'm telling you now. I'm not, you know, in the mood to.
Okay, so moving on.
Just, you know, because I love that guy so much, you know, I just ignored all those signs which I shouldn't have. Like, I remember, you know, initially when we were talking to each other, I used to, you know, make him like promise, like, you promise me that, you know, whenever we have a fight, you know, we'll sort it out and we'll never, you know, end our thing which we had going. But then all the promises, it just, you know, it didn't make sense afterwards. Like, after time, like how much it affects me, I don't even think it's affecting him a bit. And people, you know, they are telling me, you know, you should move on, but it's not. When you're the person who is actually affected by it, it's very difficult to move
It's actually tough when you're not into something and there is this some in between.
Exactly.
It actually, it's more tough.
Okay, so let's move on, guys. It's Zwali's.
So next is Wali's turn. Oh, I'm so bad. I forgot to actually introduce you who these people are.
Okay.
She is Hashika.
Hi, guys.
She is Wali. And she is from Chennai. She is from Mizoram. And
I'm so pretty, you douchebag.
whatever.
No.
Tamil Nadu. I
Thanks.
am Jason and I am from Arunachal Pradesh. Listen to your neighbor sibling.
I never had.
Come on. This is so deep.
Yeah, this is very deep and this is a very pretty topic.
Things people, thanks you're grateful for.
Where is my chopstick?
I'm sorry. I just told
First,
Jason stop.
I think. Okay, I did that far out. First of all, I'm really grateful for these two. Oh my god. That's so cute. I love you, Sonia.
Just strange it.
No, but really. My character.
To tell you guys this, I want to wear character.
Yeah.
I'm
My
not the
character
one
is.
who
Exactly.
I'm not very expressive. I'm not very outgoing. So it takes a lot for me to
Yeah.
to build friendships. So yeah, I'm very grateful for these two for making my stay in Tamil Nadu better.
Oh, that's it. That's the only thing you have to say about me.
But that's the top one. We should be grateful
Oh,
for that.
yeah.
You have no idea how much it took for me to say that.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Just
Even
saying
we are,
it
you
just
know,
because- just because of this video, or else she would have never told us.
Exactly. We would have never, known about this. Like, Zuwani had so
After
much
this
love
video,
for
I
me.
I
So
hope
much
she
love for me.
She doesn't cringe after this video. Okay. No, that's mine. You should not put it here. I said you should not put it here.
I think I put mine again. It's okay. Piri piri fries.
I wanted this, yeah. Bucket list. Bucket list for coming May 2019 vacation. First bucket list is
Bucket is?
Bucket? Where is the bucket?
first thing that I wanna do is get my passport. Like I literally am gonna do that. It's the first thing on my bucket list. I can show you the list I made also. Because I really want to travel abroad, so like we never know when we might get chance to travel, so I need to have my passport. Yeah. And then second, there's a very pretty, like a very common thing, as a, as I'm doing YouTube, like this mukbang was also in my bucket list though. I wanted to do K-pop in public challenge. Like I've done it before, but not exactly the whole cover. I want to make the whole cover like when I go back home. The third one, I'll just tell you three, no?
Yeah.
Third one will be mostly like, what do I want to do?
Get a boyfriend?
Get alive. Get
But
alive.
that's not in my bucket list though. For this May, sort
Get
of.
alive.
Maybe to make this channel bigger, like to grow it. I want to try many new stuffs in this coming May so that I can expand my YouTube channel. It's a very small channel, but I like to make contents, and when people talk to like comment there, and then like they approach me regarding all these stuff, I like it. Like I like to give tips and all that stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Duh.
So next we have
Oh fuck, it's my turn again. So it's my turn, guys. I got all this piri piri fried this powder all over my hands. What or who you'd like to be in your next life? I have so many people, coming in my mind, but I think I would like to be
Kendall Jenner?
no, not a model, but guys, I love this series Supernatural, so I would like to be a star in it. Probably a female lead, like we have Dean Winchester and Sam Winchester in it, so I would like to be their sister, like not their sister actually, but female lead, just hunting things and hunting monsters just like the way they do. Or probably I would, like to be Dean Winchester, because I like the guy so much, even though it's a fictional character portrayed by Jensen Ackles. But
if it's a fictional character, you can't be one, right? How can you be reborn as a fictional character?
yeah, I can be, because it's a fictional character, right?
But someone is portraying it, right? So you.
So I would like to be the one who's portraying it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot the whole thing.
Okay.
Whole thing out. You guys should watch Supernatural. It's the best show you.
One eternity later.
Who portrays it in real life here? That's
What
more.
if it's not there in the next life?
Ouch!
We're trying to do.
Then probably I would like to be Shawn Mendes' girlfriend.
So many. Too much. Come next.
Oh, you have to edit my part so much because there are no errors आया बीच में.
I'm little bit arguing.
How could you? Plan
Oh
thing.
wow. Ideal type. I think I do care a bit about looks, but it's not my #1 priority. So yeah, I think someone who's really ambitious loyal, modest,
Stop describing me already. Don't describe me, Zwali.
extremely judging you. Yeah. Modest, kind.
How do you want them to be like visually? Like
How do you want them to look?
physically? How do? Yeah.
Oh, I'd want someone who looks like Jaehyun. NCT Jaehyun.
Put a picture here.
Mm-hmm.
No, here.
Yeah.
I don't like
Big
big guys, muscular guys. Yeah, I think Jaehyun is my ideal type.
You want the guy to be tall or?
Yeah,
Definitely
I prefer
tall.
tall guys.
I'll wear heels.
Okay. Moving on. It's my turn already.
Mm.
Parenting. Okay. I don't even have a boyfriend, and I'm talking about parenting.
Having a kid. Oh my god, Jason's parents are gonna watch this. Uncle, auntie, you're gonna have so much fun watching this.
How many kids would you like?
3. I've already thought of it actually. I want
Gender?
2 guys and 1 girl, and I'll keep the girl as a princess. Oh my god. Or it's fine. Like gender actually don't matter a lot to me, but it would be better if it's like that. Coming on to parenting, I think I don't know. I'll just love. It's like I'll give them whatever they want, but not spoil them. You get it? Like
That's gonna be really difficult.
there is a limit to
All
you know.
parents want the same thing happen.
My parents give me whatever I want, but I'm not spoiled. Oh my god! Like,
You don't get to say that.
like seriously, I'm not spoiled. That those spoiled brats you say, right? I'm not that.
Cringes.
My kids will be.
Exchanges
I
eye
wanna,
contact.
like I never saw the future, so I don't know how it's gonna turn out to be. But I think, considering my nature, I would be that. I just can't stand people who are not disciplined, who are not well disciplined. So obviously, I think I'll. Like rather than being you know, very talented or whatever, like if my kids don't turn out to be very brilliant or something, I just want them to be turned out as a good human being, like
Good human
humanity,
being, yeah.
all those.
That's
Yeah.
the main
Values.
thing.
That's the main thing for me. So
That's very nice.
I sound like a very good parent already.
Exactly.
And to tell you guys, the noodles are really soggy, but it still tastes good.
And they're really cold.
I would say that.
Don't eat it, you big human.
Oh man.
Come on.
I'm still
Thank
eating.
you. Next.
still have the purple here.
Next.
60 aggressive.
50 shiny.
Now shyly, like just to maintain the aura, the vibe.
It's not even tea. I asked you to get me a cold coffee.
You didn't tell me this is Wali के लिए order
I
करो.
say
नहीं
जलजीरा,
बोला.
मैंने जलजीरा मुंह से एक शब्द भी निकाला जलजीरा
It was
करके.
for me.
I said,
वो lemon tea है. Lemon juice है. Oh, I love it. One kind of food for the rest of your life.
I
So
won't be able to.
I can't do this.
then if someone tells me a single food on which you've got to survive will be piri piri fries, guys. I can and if someone
You will die of gastritis.
This video is not sponsored by McDonald's.
I have no idea what they put in the the masala, the powder, but it's so fucking amazing.
Piri
Yeah, okay, but still they must be adding something else because piri piri is spice. They must be adding
Yeah.
something more.
Smart.
Exactly. Thanks, baby. I hope I get a full-on discount from McDonald's for making these fries so fucking famous.
It's already famous. It's Cheyenne's favorite thing.
Oh yeah, I hope Cheyenne watches this video. Cheyenne, I love piri piri fries. Guys, this is
Cheyenne, I
Cheyenne.
love you.
So
Thank
good.
you. Next.
So fucking grateful for my ex.
I'm not. Come on. I wonder how those mukbangers.
Oh, ideal
eat
wedding.
so
Why do I
much.
get all the ideal types?
We literally discussed about this like the entire time in one of our practical classes.
I think it wasn't
Last
just
year.
one practical class.
During
It was
our hematology.
quite a few practical classes.
You just build the paste.
Sorry yaar, sorry Dhonu.
I'm gonna wash the bed sheets. I think that stain needs to be, you know, removed by.
I'll do it. It's alright.
Come on.
Okay, so I don't think I've dreamt of an ideal wedding yet. I don't know. Some days I imagine like a wedding in a church. And some days it's like on the beach.
Well, that's
She's
why.
gonna have her wedding in Maldives.
Bali probably.
No, actually, I want to go to Switzerland. Oh yeah, but I don't actually have an ideal wedding dream, but I have. What is that? Like dream destination for honeymoon.
Yeah.
So crazy! I might not be able to watch this video.
Okay. Moving on. Oh, you put this ex-boyfriend here, no?
No, you take that.
It's what the Lord wanted.
I just want to say one thing. Asshole. Okay, I'll pick up next. Other, right?
Thing ever.
Dream job, house, life, or whatever. Like my dream job. My dream, dream is things which that's not gonna come true, right? So probably
Right,
I don't.
if you fulfill a dream, then it's not
Not a dream. Yeah.
That's oh my god, you guys.
This is something in my real life, like something I'm doing now, so I'm just telling you guys. If I happen to be a pediatrician, like I just want to have a very, you know, cute clinic just for kids. Like I wanna have all those cars, like toys and all those little kiddie stuff. Like
You guys can look behind me.
that's all mine. Like I just wanna, you know, decorate my entire clinic. Like I don't know, I just have this idea of being a pediatrician like that. It's not just treating the patient, but you know, but you know, yeah, I like kids, so it's my dream. I hope it comes true. What did you say earlier? That goal?
Oh.
It's not a dream.
If you fulfill it.
Yeah. I don't want this thing to be like that. I want to like accomplish it. So hopefully pray for me that I happen to be but I have a long way to go. I still, pediatrics is not yet my subject, not my subject yet, so maybe in future it might change, but now it's like this.
Oh god, it's my turn again. Oh, that's Jason Spring. When is my turn?
It's all over the place.
Nobody's having the pink.
Near-death
I haven't.
experience. I've never had a near-death experience.
Okay, the
Never
scariest
had it.
experiences.
So what happened was, last December I went to Chandigarh. So when I came back, so I had to take a train to Trichy, to my hometown. So I was in the Egmore station. So it was night because my flight had landed in Chennai from Chandigarh around 8 o'clock, and then I took a metro. Then from Chennai airport I went to Egmore station. Thanks, Jesus. So the train, you know what happened, the train was right there in front of me, but I missed the train because I didn't know the name of the train. I just got confused, and I just, you know, kept on waiting, and the compartment in which my ticket was booked, my berth which was there, so I was just, you know, sitting in front of it, and I just missed my train. So I was stranded literally in the Egmore airport at 12 o'clock in the night.
This just reminded me of something like your topic. I mean that
Missing
your
of the
kid,
train.
yeah.
Oh.
No, not missing of the train, the near death experience.
Oh.
Like for it's not exactly near that experience, but when I was a kid, like I don't know, there was this guy, like I was very scared of. When you see him, you might think that he's really horny. I don't know, that guy was really creepy. I don't know if he was actually like that, but my friends used to tell me. So one day we were just walking past, he literally chased us. He said he'll take us with him and all those. He had his bike parked. I guess he was just playing around. I don't know, I'm not sure if he was just playing around, but there was this road over here, and then there is this colony kind houses over there, and then the road is like this, so you can literally run, like cross it like that, but it's a very big place. So this guy literally chased us like throughout this whole road, and in between I fell down. In between, like
So
we were
dramatic.
running. Yeah, I know, right? I fell down and my friends, you know, they left me.
Must have been so
Do you remember
traumatizing.
About
his
him,
face?
kind of little bit, but I'll tell you one more scary. Like this guy only, like I literally fell down and my slipper, it fell off like way before, so I had to run back again and then take my slipper again and then run. Like that consumed that time, you know. Like, he was near me and I was so scared and I just ran and then I ran like. Luckily,
Chasing
I
you guys, like
yeah.
all the way.
Yeah, like he was also running behind us. He was a grown-up guy. Why would a grown-up guy do that? I was in grade 3, that time, class 3, just class 3. Yes. And then once I was coming back from my tuition, and there was this small pipe beside our house. So people used to come there to, you know, wash their clothes and all those. That guy was washing clothes there. I couldn't cross that stream because I was so scared of him, and I stood there and he just, you know, he was washing clothes and he saw me and he just gave that grin, you know. That guy, I was so scared. My mom was like right there, but I couldn't do anything because this guy creeped me out. He knew that it was me, so he kept on, you know, looking at me and he smiled at, oh. It was so, I don't know, I never got to see
I met
him.
someone like that. This guy I met, like I was on my way to buy YY, of course. So like, he was standing near our house. His office is near our house. So he grabbed my hand. He's like, "Hey kid, do you wanna come with me?" And I was like, I've never said this to anybody. Like,
Even me,
not even my friends. I've never told this to anyone. So I just shook out my hand and I ran. And I still see him these days. I saw him the last time I went home. He still gives me that look.
Ah, that's so scary.
Okay, next.
Remember of those pedophiles.
Oh, second chance. I think, I don't know if that person will be watching this, but if that person does, second chances do not come easy.
That's true though.
And if someone gives you a second chance, someone or anyone or the universe gives you a second chance, I don't think you should mess it up. And third chances don't come. Maybe
Because-
second chance should have another name, like second chance, aka last chance.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
That's a thing for me too.
But even though the other person is literally begging, but you know, it's your decision and it's going to, you know, affect you
The
more than
first
it
time
would
has
affect the
already
guy.
been tough, and after
Exactly.
that,
And
if it happens,
And
to
if
the
the
second
same
chance,
experience, you know, repeats itself, then
you'll be broken, man. Like seriously. Oh, we have like 4 more to go. So, like, including mine, it will be 5.
shit, I spilled.
Weirdest fantasy. What would it be?
Getting married to Chanyeol, sleeping next to Chanyeol.
It's a very Sasang thing, like Sasang fan thing, but it will be weirdest. You know, like there is a reason why it's called the weirdest fantasy. Like I literally hid myself in my idol's room. That will be my. I won't actually do it. It's just a fantasy. You know, like weirdest fantasy. I would.
Keep cameras all over and just watch them.
That's literally stalking. Like I don't know. That's literally illegal, but. That's a fantasy, so it's fine. Like everything's fine in a weirdest fantasy.
Dreamy world. It's a dreamy world.
Yeah.
basically.
Next.
It's fair.
Second career choice if you weren't doing MBBS. I don't think I would, you know, have any other choice because it's been my like childhood dream, and you know it's something I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to become a doctor.
Where did you put it back?
Oh shit, sorry. It's just out of habit. I feel if I make someone you know else happy, and seeing them happy makes me happy. I think, you know, that will make me feel as a better person, and I think being a doctor, that would, you know, help me accomplish that thing. Moving on.
Respect.
Give it a chance, I wouldn't have, you know, chosen anything else.
That's nice.
Okay, last day on Earth.
Your last day on Earth will be like this.
I want it to be like any other day, but I'd like to be more expressive with my words.
Oh my god. Yes, what?
Like tell all the people I love that I love them.
Yeah. I think that's so emotional. Oh my god.
Because it's not that easy for me to say I love you or I appreciate you.
I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Oh my God,
But it's actually, if you stay with her, you'll know it. Like, it's actually not easy for her to express.
But once you know she opens up the shell, she's just this amazing person.
So nice, like
Not
your
everyone.
last day on earth. Like I was, if I was you, I would not have thought about that.
Exactly.
My thoughts are so simple, I don't know. Like because just the way she said, no, like just to express more and all those. I think that's kind of really sweet.
So sweet. So sweet.
And so the last one will be by Hashika.
Ah, I don't want this to end.
Things you do not like about yourself.
You wanted to talk about this.
If I, make a list about it, it would be this long list. First of all, a very bad habit of mine. I keep on moving. I don't know, you guys might be thinking it's weird of me. I move my legs like, it's a very bad habit. When I try to stop it, I start moving my hands. And then when I start doing
some other body parts.
and one thing is also like when I'm sitting in a lecture, sometimes my brain just goes around and then I start
Zones out.
no, doing this, recollecting the dance steps and I start dancing there. At one point of the time I thought I would have some, nerve problem. She laughed because she literally thought that I had it and
when I first met her.
because I kept on moving. I knew it, but I need to go for a treatment. But then still, I try to mismatch the symptoms and signs. It doesn't match. It's just out of my habit. I think that's the most, the biggest thing I wanna change in my habit. It's the last one. Snakes, human snakes, the teeth.
Yeah, I think they should comment below the human snakes definitely.
I wouldn't name anybody here, but
Yeah.
obviously, but then
X. Let it be X.
Let's
Mr.
just-
X.
Some people they just take you so much granted, and they don't realize how much like you're being kind to them, but they just don't respect it, and then they try to interfere in your stuffs, and they just try to take a control over your life, and then it just messes up the whole thing. So like I think I have a nice heart because I just forgive everybody. Like if you hurt me,
She literally does. It's not boasting. She literally does
if
it.
you hurt me so much, but still you want a second chance, my hands will always be open to you. You shouldn't hurt anybody intentionally, because
When you know that the other person is gonna be hurt, like
exactly.
this hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And don't pretend to be someone who you are not. Because just be honest with yourself
I
and to
hate
the
that
person
so
because and when you come to know about the real them, it just breaks you.
Because you try to accept people how they are, and then when you accept them in
Then
that way, you can't accept their
Exactly.
bad stuff. So
But then like I think they themselves can't accept who they are. So
yeah,
that's
that's
they-
how they pretend.
But then I think then they shouldn't ruin other
Somebody-
people's life.
we often say like it's good for learning a lesson, but
But
it also that scar also
changes.
remains
The
there.
scar is always there, and
Somewhere it
like,
scares you to try new stuff again.
You shouldn't enter someone's life if you're not planning to
because
stay.
for
They're
me,
forever, yeah.
Jason, I love you. Zwagi, I love you.
Thanks, Steph.
3 minutes later.
You guys later. Sayonara, bitches. Woo!
Okay, we are empty with this stuff now. So we're done. And we can finish all this
Oh
stuff.
God, yeah.
But I'll make sure it doesn't go on a waste.
This was a very fun experience. I really liked it because
Yeah.
I've never done such a thing, and I'm really happy that
You got a huge
Yeah.
load off your chest.
There are people who might think like, what do we get from like talking to a camera and like that? It actually helps you a lot to
to
open up, right? Like
Exactly.
it's just, I don't know, the idea of just talking on a camera is like, I don't know, it's like a different person there.
That person isn't judging
Judge
Yeah.
you right away.
Then
Right
not
away.
talking- not disrupting you in your talks. Okay, so we are gonna wrap up for today, and after this we're gonna have our movie night. You guys wanna promote your Instagram? Just say it quick. She's a very personal person, so exclude.
You guys can follow me. My account's name is Hi Shika. It's
Instagram,
like
hi.
HIGH. Yeah, because I'm very high as a person.
Thank you for watching. Give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Weirdy Queen at the right Weirdy Queen here. And if you guys have more of a suggestion, just type it down in the comment section
below.